What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know what time it is on today's episode.
Oh man, winter is here. I feel like we in Game of Thrones. Is it just me or is the sports world getting a little bit more intense? And tonight,
Oh man, here we go. Look, man, we're gonna recap on the NFL picks from last week, and we're gonna talk about the NFL picks this week. So stay tuned.
But first, we have our professional box expert, Miss Israel Wynn, join us today to talk a little bit of boxing. We got Katie Taylor. We got a whole bunch of drama we got to talk about. We're going to get into it. Let's go.
Let's go. Stay tuned, baby. You know what time it is. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Look, welcome to another great episode of Ringside with Ray and Prince, where we look to entertain you, empower you, and educate you. Make sure that you hit that like and that subscribe button and share this with the people that you care about the most. Other than that, man, Ray, what's going on? Let's get to it, baby. Let's hop into it. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's cold.
Man,
Winter's here, baby.
You know what it is. You know what it is. We got boxing to talk about. We got the NFL to talk about. We got my girl Israel Wynn in the house to talk about this Katie Taylor situation and the rest of the boxing stuff, man. Because the game gets messed up real quick. Like some things happen, and the judges start to move and do whatever they're gonna do, but the boxing game has been the boxing game for a long time. Man. So, hey, we got a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. What up, Paul?
What's up, Paul? How you doing, big dog? All right, look, man. So the one and only, they call her first name is Israel, but the last name, it speaks for itself. All she do is win. No matter what. With money on her mind. She's here today. So make sure that you follow her at Israel Wynn. That's WYNN. And as she covers boxing and her diet and exercise and all that great advice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the champ on right here, right now, Miss Israel Wynn. Israel, what's going on?
All I do.
All she doing with it. That's our new theme song when she come in. We got to make sure we got that popping when she come in.
Yeah, right. We're gonna make sure that we have.
How you guys doing?
We're doing amazing. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. I know it's not cold over there, is it?
Where? In California?
No, Cali,
no, not at all.
No, we got sweatshirts on, but I mean it's still like 65, 70.
I thought you were talking about winter coming. It's cold over here on the East Coast.
yeah. I done saw the reports on the news. I'm like,
It is cold. It's real cold. It's cold in this boxing game, this boxing world. When the other day, Ray and I, we had a chance to watch some of the fight, the Katie Taylor fight versus what's her name? Cameron. I think. Chantel Cameron. And Israel was like, yo, I got a bone to pick. She was just like, I need to talk about this. So we wanna let her loose and let her speak on it. You're like, what's on your mind? Talk to us about it. Like, let's break it down.
I swear I thought that I left it behind back in the day, but I guess it's still around. That we don't get fair shakes. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. And it's just kind of reliving the past.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what was happening. First round, she got knocked down.
They said it wasn't a knockdown. The referees of Ireland said it wasn't a knockdown.
Oh man, my God! It was plain. It was clear. She hit her. It was at the end of a punch, and she fell.
Well, when I saw the fight, it looked like she stepped on her foot, but it was just for a brief moment. So I don't know, when she hit her with the punch and went through with the punch and her foot stepped on top of Chantel's foot. It seemed like
you get punched, Prince. You get punched, you go down. That's a knockdown.
whether she stepped on it or not. I watched the replay and it really didn't look like she stepped on it. And I think she was off balance. But still, it's considered a knockdown. I don't understand how they didn't see that as a knockdown.
So for most people that watch boxing, they don't understand kind of what the rules are about what a knockdown looks like. If your glove touches the ground, if you're off balance or not, that's a knockdown, right? So explain to the folks about what it is. If you get touched by somebody else's glove, it doesn't have to be a super hard punch that knocks you down. But if you touch the ground, right?
If you touch the ground, my glove hit the ground when I fought Christy. Nothing else touched the ground except my feet, and it was a knockdown. I was off balance. She pushed me to the side, but it was at the end of a punch. I touched the ground with my glove. It's called a knockdown. Katie Taylor went down at the end of a punch, so it should have been considered a knockdown.
So with that, and looking at the adjustments of how fights are scored, and they were in Ireland, so that's Katie's hometown. She's gonna get the benefit of the doubt. You get certain refs, so just like you can kind of pick and choose and know what the refs are going to go look at each fight. And if that was a 10-8 round, do you think that makes a difference in if they judged it correctly?
It makes a huge difference. But here's the other thing: the scores. What in the world were they thinking? I think the 95-95 was a little closer than the other two, but still, I mean, it was like, and you see this all the time, everywhere, all boxing, they have scores that one judge doesn't even seem like he was there. He just threw out some numbers and that was it. And then the other two are a little closer, but it's crazy. It's craziness.
It is.
But this she becomes the WBA undisputed champ. And off of this performance, and that's a little stretch for me to see. Undisputed in her second weight class, right?
Yeah, second weight class. But here's the thing: Chantel was the champion. Yeah. It wasn't new belts. It wasn't like they're fighting for a new belt. They normally, when you fight a champion, you have to convincingly beat the champion. And she did not convincingly, for me at least, when I watched it. It wasn't convincing that she beat her and took her belts. Maybe they wanted the trilogy because that's more money, correct?
Yeah. There we go.
So you're saying there's a business situation in there because if that knockdown is recorded as it should be, that's a 10-8 round, and then the scoring changes drastically.
There's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
Right. Yes, there is. There is a pot of gold. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, boxing has taken a turn to the business side. Yeah. From back in the day. It's not the way it used to be. People just don't fight because they want to fight. Champions don't fight mandatories because they're supposed to fight mandatories. It's all about money. You step aside, let me fight this person, and then we'll come back. We'll give you this money. We'll do this, we'll do that. It's all politics.
Man.
We're speaking about mandatories and people fighting who they're supposed to fight. Benavidez and Boo Boo Andre. Boo Boo looked like a little Yogi Berrish in that fight. Boo Boo's my dude, man. I was hoping he put on a better show, but he looked like Chris Tucker in Friday.
He handled him, yeah.
That was a big one. That was a huge one. David Benavidez, I thought he was a heavyweight from the way that he looked boxing, man. I mean, he put them paws on him. He stood there.
And he was so relaxed, and he just took his time and picked his shots and picked them apart round by round.
Like he was taking Andre's combos, just sitting up there 4, 5, 6, 7, then come with a 1-2. His two slugger combos, and it got the best of Andre, man. And he put him down. He put him down. His towel, his corner threw in the towel. I was so surprised, but
So I asked you that, Israel, about when you in the ring with somebody and they swinging, they doing all they can, and oh, you can't hurt me. like what is that like to be like, oh,
it's terrible. It's so discouraging. Like you sit there and you give it your all, and they're like, whatever, come on with it. It's like my knuckles hurt, you hitting them with the kitchen sink, and they still not going nowhere. And they still coming forward. That's even we're like they still coming forward.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I don't blame them for stopping because there's too many injuries in this sport.
Right. Have you ever had a situation where you were in your corner and your corner threw in the towel?
No, but my first fight ever, it was actually a setup. And I didn't actually know it was going to be a real fight.
Yeah.
And it ended up being a real fight, and it was supposed to be 6 rounds. And after the 3rd round, I sat down in the corner. I said, you know what? I'm not doing anymore. That's it. Because I'm not in shape. I'm not ready for this. I thought it was an exhibition.
Right.
So I said, I'm done. That was it for me. Yeah.
I don't blame you trying to set me up for the okie doke.
Right.
No.
They were trying to get her a win. So they put me in there, and they were in cahoots together. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's in the boxing game. You see that all the time. They come out, and they try to set a younger fighter up, and then try to put it in against a name and try to get an early win. But it's a problem with the sport. There needs to be more regulation. But it is what it is.
It's boxing, that's for sure.
Man.
Speaking of that,
it is what it is.
Benavidez Jr. went up against Jermell Charlo.
Mm.
And
it was Jamal. It was Jamal.
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 Yeah. Whatever they name. I keep saying their name. Jermell.
You just switch the vowel, the A or the E.
Can I have an E for 500?
Yeah. Did somebody got a schwa on top of their letter? The name.
Right. Oh man.
And it's not Charlo. It's called Charlo.
Right.
Man,
he looked good though. He looked good.
He looked good.
I'm not a Charlo fan of like either one of them.
Charlo.
I'm sorry. I'm not a Charlo fan. However, he looked good.
He did.
And he's the better of the two, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
After that long term off, after getting smacked in the face, after having all those things happen to him, and then coming back.
Yeah. And that
said out loud.
That showed in him not making weight. All of that stress that he had. He couldn't lose the weight. Right.
He couldn't. Oh yeah. So he did come in 3 pounds heavier. Yeah. And after the post interview, he had mentioned that, I came in, I was unprofessional. He said, usually we're professional, but I paid the fine and I did my time. I came in the ring and I did what I needed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. How does that happen that you don't make weight? Like as a professional,
you're supposed to. Yeah, you're supposed to take the time and do it right. But stress happens, life happens. If you're not in camp and away from all the stress and everything that's going around you in life, then it's difficult for you to do that. And he had a lot going on.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to be professional. You're supposed to do it and do it right.
Yeah. Yeah. He looked good, so I'm not taking no credit away from him. He looked really good coming in after 2 years, a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah.
He even mentioned that he was rusty, and during his press conference, he kept doing his knuckles like this. So I'm pretty sure his knuckles were sore, so he had to build up that tolerance and that callus on his knuckles. But look good. I just want to see what's in the future for him. Is he going to revenge his brother's loss against Canelo, who he was supposed to fight initially?
Yeah.
And I want to see if that's going to possibly happen.
Well, I hope he fights Canelo because he is the better of the two. And I really think that his brother fought Canelo for a payday. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was so nonchalant about it afterwards. He was like,
right.
Oh, well,
Yeah. I got it. I felt that he fought for his brother as well.
Yeah.
He was just like my brother and not in the right mind space, but I am. I go get it. And then he got in the ring with Canelo. He was like, "Ooh, he whooping my ass."
this hurt. let me just survive.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's what he said.
And he was happy at the end that he survived.
Yeah,
he was.
And then, I've never seen a fighter lose and call somebody else out after the fight. Like, come on, Bama. Like, Slim.
Come on, Slim.
Right.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? It's like Will Smith off of what was this movie that he had? Yeah, Hitch. He was like, "What did I do?" And the dude was like, "You doing it right now."
Oh my
man.
goodness.
Speaking of that, man, we gotta keep it moving. But look, you already know, champion alert. We got our fam up in the house, man.
Yeah.
Lamont Roach Jr.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lamont. Big victory.
Title after beating Hector
Yes.
Luis Garcia through 12 rounds. Man, he did his thing.
Yes.
Israel, I saw that you posted it. He hit you back like, "Thank you, sis." You know, man, like, how did you feel when you saw that win, that victory?
Man, I'm so proud of him. Like, I've known him since he was in the amateurs and little, and I always knew he had the skills. He just, last time he tried it, he just wasn't. I don't think he was in the right mind space. And then Coach Roach, his cousin, died. So I think that now he was more hungry. And he was more prepared, I think. I just don't think he was ready last time, but I'm so proud of him, knowing that he's done the work. He's been through a lot, and I'm so proud.
Man.
Shout out to the Roach family. They're friends of the show. They've been on the show before. We're super happy for you, Lamont. Good job, young man.
Absolutely.
Good job, big dog. Salute to you, King. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep rising.
Well, Israel, thank you for being on. It's always a pleasure. I like that art in the back. I like that. Like I need to get me one of them joints.
I need one of those. We're going to come to your house and just go ahead and grab it and be like, "Thank you."
Israel got the real estate popping too. So
yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on.
Right. Hey, shout outs to you, man.
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thank you. Make sure that you go and follow Israel. I think her handle name is ISRAWYNN, correct?
Yes, that's right.
That's it. Look, all she do is win.
She
win. She tell you how to exercise. She got dietary supplements for you. Real estate advice for you, like how to win in life. Her and her husband make everything look good. Like, I mean, like they got good genes.
That's a family. That's what you want to follow right there.
That's what you want to follow.
All this nonsense on the gram, you want to follow that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I appreciate it.
That ain't real life. But Israel, we can't wait to have you back on the show. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Looking forward to seeing you again.
All right. Happy holidays if I don't see you guys.
Thanks, sis.
Thank you, sis. Have a good one.
All right.
Look, there's lots of wins and losses and ups and downs going on in the boxing world right now. We just had Israel on there giving her comments. Look, but we got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to the NFL picks. Ray had held up his cup earlier today, man. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Because look, the NFL is popping. It's winter time. And look, man, it seems like everything and everybody is going insane right now. Everyone is losing their wits. And now we got to go for our picks. So let's go ahead and make it happen. Looked like Ray had to jump off. He gonna come back in. He was holding up that Dallas Cup, and I'm pretty sure that's why the computer knocked him off.
They cut me off. The computer cut me off. Look, I done went to 3K. I was in 4K before. Now look at this. You see what happened, man? Every time I bring my cup up, man, they just do me dirty.
They demoted you down to 2K, man.
2K. I'm in 2K right now.
Look. We already.
Time Master. That you already know.
Shut it down, good Lord. Look, man. Look. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. The Eagles beat the Bills in an offensive shootout that went to overtime. Look, can we talk about Mr. Jalen Hurts real quick, man? Tell me what you like about Jalen Hurts, Ray. Tell me what you see in this leader.
I'm gonna tell you, they play within themselves. They play the game that is comfortable for them. They don't get outside of what they need to do. They go in there, they run the ball, they throw the ball underneath until you go to sleep, and then they throw it over top. But they got two big, powerful receivers, explosive receivers, in AJ Brown and D Smith. So he just plays within himself, man. He just does what he needs to do. He's not throwing for a whole bunch of yards. He's throwing for 200 yards against the Bills. The Bills gave the game away, literally.
They definitely did. But a win is a win. So
a win is a win. So like I keep telling y'all, there's chinks in those armor, and they are an injury away from being you know, in the back seat and struggling. And if their offensive line continues to hold up, then you know they got a chance to make it to the NFC Championship and play the Cowboys and then lose.
Hold on. This is and that's what I wanted to say. Ray, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy because when they play the Cowboys, look, I'm gonna go ahead and channel my Shaniqua. And when they play the Cowboys, I want to see if the Cowboys gonna be Cowboys or you know be cowmen or Cowboys.
Oh man! Look, we gonna see them. Then we were at Philly and we should have won that game. We blew that game. But didn't. But they coming to Dallas. They coming to Texas, and we don't lose in Texas.
Oh, okay, all right.
We don't
mark
lose
his words. He said they don't lose in Texas. Well, we're gonna see. I know they say everything is bigger in Texas, but this loss may be the biggest thing for the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh man, the Eagles gonna lose this weekend.
Ooh.
San Francisco gonna beat them down, and they're gonna go into a little tirade. They're gonna have some issues, and then, like Ty Master said, December 10th. You know what's happening.
All right, so here we go. So we got a three-way love triangle. We got the San Francisco 49ers, we got the Dallas Cowboys, and the Eagles. So we're gonna see who the best come out of that.
We might have to do a watch party on NFL media.
Man, well, let's just make it happen, man. Hey, look, December 10th. You already know the Cowboys versus who? The Eagles or the 49ers? Which one is it?
That's the Cowboys. That's Cowboys for Eagles.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're gonna see who's gonna fly away with that victory, man. Let's go ahead and jump on to Jacksonville, man. Jacksonville versus the Texans. CJ Stroud. Is he legit?
Man, the kid is nice. The kid is nice. And then he has, you know, probably one of the other rookies that is coming out, another top rookie, Tank Dell, the little receiver from Houston.
Yeah,
you know, and that kid is making plays. They got a connection, the chemistry, and you know he's throwing the ball with confidence. When you watch what CJ Stroud is, he's playing beyond his years, man. And that's the same thing that they thought what Bryce Young would have. But I think coaching wise, he has better coaching and he has a better setup from his offensive line. So he doesn't have to run for his life like Bryce Young does every single play.
You know, that's a factor that we don't talk about because it seems like it's the big elephant in the room or the sore thumb. You know, the supporting cast that he has. He has an African American, or should I say, black head coach, right? So the head coach is going to support you and empower you and give you the confidence to do the things that you want to do. Not saying that the other head coaches don't do that, but it's easier to learn and listen to someone that favors you, that looks like you, that has a similar skin tone. Why? Because you understand the struggles, you understand what you go through, and you understand how the young NFL quarterback may think. And so when he's put in a situation where the head coach says, hey, do your thing, I believe in you, I'm going to speak words and speak words and life into you to make sure that you play at your highest level, then you can see some success coming from that relationship that no one really touches on. So when it comes to Bryce Young, you know, he's trying to find himself. He's trying to find his lane. I don't know if he has the same supporting cast, but eventually he'll find it, you know. But right now, the reason why you see more success on the Houston side than on the North Carolina side, the Panther side, is because of the supporting system that he has. So that's my take on it. That's what I'm sitting at. Yeah, I said it, Sanson, and I'm sitting on it.
And Houston got a defense, and they got D'Amico Ryans as their head coach, who's a defensive dog. And he's like it's one thing we're gonna do. We're gonna figure out how to play some defense and get the ball back for our offense. So shout out to D'Amico.
Hey, look, Ray telling the truth. He ain't lying. But I know who was. The Lions played the Packers, and the Lions have had success in winning. But now Jordan Love, baby, he's starting to get acclimated, and he's feeling himself. He's feeling good, you know, after being a successor. I'm not sure if he was there with Brett Favre, but after being a successor of what's my man that hurt his Achilles? Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, you know. So he's feeling good. He's settling down, and he's looking to win games and be that leader that the Packers go to. So Are you loving Jordan?
Time Master pick Jacksonville, so we forgot to give everybody a chance to pick their picks. So
we haven't even went to the picks yet. This is from last week. We're doing a recap from week 12. We're gonna do our week 13 picks in just a bit. So look, I know everybody anxious to get to it, but I just want to just talk about Jordan Love and his performance and him beating the Lions.
You know what? Jordan Love is starting to look more like Buddy Love. Oh, that's a reference to Eddie Murphy movie with Jada Pinkett was in there too. Jada Pinkett was in there. That's Professor Clump. He went from Clump to Buddy Love. That's specifically what happened to Jordan Love. He like Professor Clump first, and then he's smooth.
I was practicing that since I was a kid. That laugh,
man. He had to get rid of Jada so he could play better.
We're gonna go on to the next pick. We're gonna talk about my Ravens, man. My Ravens pick a much needed win. Look, before heading into the bye week to hopefully rest up some players, so they can come back and they can finish off the season.
Regina over here sweating. She's like, no.
Regina say,
I'm wrong. They about to cut me off again, Prince.
They're gonna cut us off, man.
They can put us in 1K.
1K. Look, it's okay, man. Let me rant and rave about my Ravens, man. So they're going to tell bye week. Look, they pulled off this win last Thursday against the Chargers, who need to charge it to the game and just get rid of their head coach. They need to revamp things, man. They got a great team. They got a great supporting cast around the quarterback, and they're still losing games. So that means once you do process of elimination, it comes down to the coach, and the coach got to go. He has worn out his welcome. It's like the cousin that's just standing on your couch talking about, man, you want me to leave? Like, you want me to leave? And you trying to be nice, but you need to say, hell yes, get up out of here, go home, go find another place for you to stay. You got to kick your cousin out, especially when he's not doing well, man. So look, as I call the Baltimore Ravens, Prince, I'm gonna call them. I already talked to them, but yes, I'm happy for the Ravens. They won. It's hard to win when you have a long stretch like that. They had a 13-game stretch and then a bye week, so it's hard to go and win that last game going into the bye week because everybody's looking forward to the bye week to rest their body, to just take a break and just watch football for a moment and not have to play. So shout out to the Baltimore Ravens for that.
Prince was back there at the Ravens facility. Him and Lamar Jackson. He was getting all the inside information, talking to Harbaugh and the whole crew. So he cheating, I was in Dallas. So I didn't talk to Jerry Jones. So there's something to happen there. But he has an unfair advantage right now. So.
Look, I was trying to get my Martha Stewart on, man.
Go ahead, cook with it.
Right, trying to get my Martha Stewart on, making sure that I get the inside scoop, before everybody else. So
make sure you don't get no ankle bracelet to be in the house.
Hey, we're gonna go ahead and go into our week 13 picks, man. So let's go ahead. You already know what's happening tonight. Seattle Seahawks versus the Cowboys. Who you got, Ray? Okay, obviously, I think they muted Ray.
No, I mean, stop playing with me. Y'all know I already know what it is. I picked it every single week, and I've only been wrong 3 times. Same team, Cowboys.
Same team. All right, so we got Dallas Cowboys.
How about it, Time Master?
I got Dallas tonight as well to beat the Seattle Seahawks. So that's gonna be a good game. They should beat the Seattle Seahawks. If they do not beat them, we're gonna have to talk about that next week. All right. Our next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. What we got? Who we got?
Oh man, I saw a resurgence of the big boy come back last week. They fed the man. They start giving Derrick Henry a little bit more of the ball and ripping and running. So I like the consistency. Will Levis, the quarterback, is not doing too much. So if they stay within their game plan, and the Titans.
Oh, we got
Regina said Cowboys. She's smart. She's so smart.
Regina love the Cowboys, man. You got the Titans. I'm gonna go with the Titans as well. Hopefully, man, they can win. They can pull this one out. But Tennessee, in my Prince voice, Tennessee.
Oh man, Jared went with the Colts.
They're going with the Colts. So all right, so I'm going to go with Tennessee Titans on this one. So next we got Atlanta Falcons versus the New York Jets. Man.
Hey, you know what? I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons, man.
Me too.
Every time I pick them, I just saw T.I. wilding out there. Atlanta off the chain right now. They got a whole bunch going on. Put King out there. Ludacris came out from the stands from the top of the roof, man. Let's go Falcons.
Look. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. We got Jerry. He going with the Jets. But I'm going to go with the Falcons as well because there's too much going on in New York. After they benched their quarterback, Zach Wilson, they just trying to find their identity late in the season. So that's not a good look for them.
But Aaron, how about this? Aaron is back at practice. He was cleared to practice, man, with a torn Achilles. How, Sway?
He over there drinking that that fetus juice.
Yeah, some stem cells and they shooting little babies in his knee, his back of his Achilles.
Oh man, he said the birds are the only thing that's going to be flying. So we got Todd Master. He said he picking Atlanta for that one, man. All right, so now we got our picks, and we know that Aaron is back practicing with the Jets. We're going to see how that turns out. He gonna have that. What was that? Well, then Terrell Owens, he got hurt the week of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like
something.
Like 2 weeks before he broke his femur or something like that.
Yeah,
came back,
still playing
the hyperbaric chamber and everything else.
Hyperbaric chamber. I know. I was like, hold on now, wait a minute, Superman, what you done drunk?
Ways to heal the body.
Right, exactly, man. All right, so we got Detroit Lions or New Orleans Saints. Who you got?
Man, Detroit been shaky, so I wanted to pick the Saints.
Yeah.
In New Orleans. So, but yeah, I'm picking the Saints. Uh-oh.
I'm going with the Detroit Lions on this one, man. It's just still the Saints. I don't have no hope for them. I'm going with the Denver. Well, I'm going to the next pick. Denver Broncos versus the Houston Texans. Who we got?
Man, I'm going with the Broncos. Russell Wilson have found his swag. Sierra must be doing something to him, out there rubbing his nipples or something, because he out there playing like he is inspired. And the whole team has turned around. They've galvanized behind him. And you saw a change from what the initial first 5 weeks were to where they are right now. And although I love what the young buck over there in Houston is doing, I think Denver Broncos are just on fire right now.
Whoa, man. It's hard. I'm going with the Denver Broncos on this one, though. It is difficult, man, because I want to root for Houston, but the Denver Broncos, like you said, they're on fire. So I'm not going to go against that fire right now. I ain't going to be the one trying to put out the fire. So, look, we got the Los Angeles Chargers versus the New England Patriots. Both teams are stuck. They both suck.
I call a tie. I call it
I call it draw.
Who they got over New England? Zippy Zappy at the quarterback or somebody?
Man, at first they had mac and cheese. Now they got Zippy Zappy. It's just out of control. Look, I'm going to say the Chargers by default. I
gotta go with the Chargers. My neighbor's a scout for the Chargers, so I gotta go with him.
Oh man, I don't even know your neighbor, but I'm just saying the Chargers because it's just. Both teams suck. Both teams suck, and you just got to pick the lesser of the evil. So I'm going to go with the Chargers on that one.
Regina said it's going to be a draw.
It's going to be a draw. She started laughing. That's too funny. All right, we got Arizona Cardinals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
What we got?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm going Pittsburgh on that
Pittsburgh,
one as well, man.
They're the worst team in the world, but don't know how to lose.
Wow.
Pittsburgh's terrible, man. That's a bad team.
Flipping a coin on the Patriots and the Chargers versus the New England Patriots. So he's gonna flip a coin.
If Mike Tomlin don't get to mess with Glorilla because of his coaching job he's done this season, she says she got a coach. She got a crush on him too. So I don't even know who Glorilla is, but somebody said.
I don't even know what to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Pittsburgh Steelers on this one as well, man. Regina said she got the Steelers as well. Jarek said he got the Steelers. He got Joey Porter Jr. So Mike Tomlin over here got crushes and everything, man. I wonder how he gonna handle this one. So the Arizona Cardinals, yeah, they still trying to find themselves as well. They had to let go of their quarterback. All right, so we're gonna go on to the next pick because we already knew the Steelers are gonna steal that win. So Miami Dolphins versus the Washington Commanders. Who you got?
Man, it's too easy. It's the Dolphins. The Commanders is the worst.
Yeah, so we're just gonna make it quick and go on to the next one. Miami Dolphins. Yeah, we both picked the Dolphins. Look, on this next one, we got Carolina Panthers versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Man, I haven't heard too much about Tampa Bay at all.
I got to go with Baker, man. I hate it. I hate to do it.
You gotta go with Baker.
Yeah, I've tried not to go with Baker Mayfield ever, but I mean, Carolina's they just not good.
Yeah, they not. They struggling, not struggling, but struggling. So Carolina, since they struggling like that, I'm gonna have to go with Tampa Bay and Baker Mayfield. Look, we got Tom Master said Tampa, Regina said Tampa, so we're gonna go with Tampa. All right, so we got next. We got San Francisco 49ers versus the Eagles.
Niner game.
This is gonna be a good game right here. We're gonna see who the best of the best, sir.
I go with the Niners. They gonna smack them down. Purdy gonna be Purdy. You're gonna have McCaffrey doing the McCaffrey things. Debo out here telling people where my bike, fool. That's what he gonna do to Jalen Hurts, and that whole thing with Chase Young and that whole crew over there. Man, you're gonna see something very impressive.
Man, Jarek said he going with the Niners up in here, E. Funzarelli style, So, oh man, this is gonna be a really good game. It's hard for me to really, because the last time I picked the Eagles to beat the Bills, when you and Ashley picked the Bills to beat the Eagles, I won that pick, and I didn't go against Jalen Hurts. So on this one, I'm still gonna pick the 49ers because they just got too many weapons, man. Too many weapons, and they're gonna make it happen. So I'm going with the 49ers on this one, man. I think that they are the better team. But when you look at the quarterback position, you have one quarterback that is a true leader, and that's Jalen Hurts. But when you look at the other side, he doesn't have to be a leader. He has too many other pieces around him that are the leaders. They just tell him what to do. So he just has to learn how to manage the game. And if he gets another concussion, make sure he don't throw any more interceptions. So that's who I'm going with, man. But I did want to say this, man. Shout out to Jalen Hurts' father and his mother, for just creating such a upstanding young man. I mean, he's a leader. He's a leader by nature. So just want to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to his family. Texas, baby, all the way. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got that one. We got that in the books. We got the next one: Cleveland Browns versus the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got?
Oh, this is a Marvin Sapp game. They never should have made it.
Oh, without you.
This game is done. Now I see they can't play anybody. Never should have made it.
Well, we're gonna do the remix on this one. Never. Look, they never should have. They never expected it. Look, the Cleveland Browns are going to get beat down by the Los Angeles Rams, man. They're still trying to find their identity. What? Somebody put Cleveland in this thing.
Man, the Rams coach fighting for his job. He fighting for his job.
Oh, I don't understand that. That don't make no sense. He just won the Super Bowl like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but they got Puka Nuka and they got Cooper Cup.
You go get a cup because it ain't working out for them.
Yeah, Rams gonna win. I got the Rams.
All right, Kansas City Chiefs or the Green Bay Packers?
Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs as well. Chiefs. Cincinnati Bengals or
the is Taylor Swift gonna be at the game?
No, it's gonna be in Green Bay. It's in Green Bay.
She's not coming. She's not going there.
Yeah, she ain't gonna go there. So we got Cincinnati Bengals versus Duval.
Man, I I got the Bengals. They got to win. They have been up and down. They in turmoil. Two teams that need this win really, really bad. I mean, Joe Burrow was looking like Joe Slurrow. Like, I don't know what the hell he doing this year, man. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he just started up the season, injured, man. So it's hard to come back from that and have the right mindset, because you're going to continue to keep getting injured and continue to keep getting injured. So I'm going to go with Duval. Represent for Ashley. Yes, I'm going with Duval on this one. So you got our picks for the week 13. You already know what it is. Who has the notable bye weeks? Baltimore Ravens, the Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, Las Vegas Raiders, the Minnesota Vikings, and New York Giants. So the New York Giants, they just need to just fold. They just
They should probably just merge with the Commanders. Commanders, Jets, Giants. They need to figure out how they can all just work together to make an all-star team.
Look, our producer gonna get mad at us because we on here for a minute and we having a good time. Look, all right, so you already know we got to go to stand above the ropes after we gave y'all our NFL picks. So you know what time it is. You know the time. Look, I just want to say this. The end of the year is coming up, and we're all rushing, to get everything together for Christmas and get things together before the New Year's ends. But this is what I want to tell you. I want to remind you to find your peace in your pace of life. And I'll break that down for you. We're going at a pace, and it's rapid. As Ray mentioned at the very beginning of the episode, winter is here, and it seems like the sports world is intensifying. It seems like everything else is speeding up as well before we get to the new year. And as that is happening, you need to find your peace. You need to find your moment when you can find that pause, right? And you don't negotiate with yourself. This is something that you make sure that you continue to do, because you don't want to go into the new year having a New Year's resolution and only last for about 30 days. And then after that, you're back to the same thing. No, you need to prepare yourself now. So make sure that you find your peace in the pace of your life that you're living right now. That's the most important thing. That peace is your pause. So make sure you find your peace in your pace of your life.
Ooh, yeah, that's spot on, man. Because my things I'm talking about here, understand what your needs are, and put a responsibility on your wants. Ooh, because we get them confused too often. And what we need, food for our soul. We need water. We need life, energy from other people. But some of the things that we want, we put ahead of what we actually need. And when we do that, we put ourselves in a bad situation, because you start looking up to other things and trying to circumvent what God has put in front of you. So take care of your needs. Take care of your family's needs. Take care of the needs of your body, your mind, your health, your soul. And then all those things you want, put them on the table and say, I'm going to go get them as they come. And that you can manifest them things and bring them into the fold. But take care of your needs first.
Man. That was a good one, Ray. That was mic drop. Bam. Look, and we got to make sure that we honor this as well. Keep the DMV in your thoughts and prayers. They wilding out here. Look, it's wintertime, man. Everything is getting cold.
That's it, Prince. They focus on the wants and not the needs. They out here shooting people. They doing the most because of they think they need some Yeezys, or they think they need this Xbox. They think they need to do all this for their kids for Christmas. No, you need your family to be around you. You need to be a shelter over top of your head. You need nourishment in your body. You need to have good stuff for your soul. All that stuff you want, stop putting the extra value on it.
Oof, man. Look, I'm gonna close it out with this one, because I was watching my Kung Fu Panda movie with my kids the other day, and damn near shedded a tear, because it was the moment where Master Oogway had said to the panda, he said, do, don't do, quit, don't quit. You're too concerned about yesterday and what you think will happen. He said, there's a saying, yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. make sure that this Christmas you understand that you are the gift. So make sure that you present in your kids' life. You don't need to take anything from anybody. You are the gift. So just make sure that you show up because that's the present right there. Oh,
man. Shout out. Michael Allen just joined us. What up, Mike?
What up,
Appreciate
Mike?
you, brother.
And how them Raiders doing?
Lord have mercy.
Preacher, y'all appreciate y'all. We appreciate you, Regina. Thank you, everybody, so much. Tom Master, thank you, everybody. Look, we're gonna close out the show. Look, thank y'all for joining us for another great episode of Ringside with Ray and Prince. Make sure that you hit that like and that subscribe button because you know we're here to entertain, empower you, and educate you every single episode. Oh, you already know that we have a podcast as well, Ringside with Ray Leonard and Prince Daniels podcast. Look, we over here giving all the knowledge, talking to everybody all over the world. They got all these stories, they up and close stories, those stories that you don't get from anybody else. So make sure wherever you get your podcast.
We got one for y'all next week. So make sure you tell a friend to tune into this next podcast. You see everything that's happening with Revolt TV and P. Diddy. We have Monique Chenault, the president, coming on next week on the podcast. So wait. We're gonna ask some questions.
Hey, it's time to get into it. It's time to get into it. So make sure that y'all tune in every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, wherever you get your podcast, whether Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Look, tune in because we're gonna drop the inside scoop, the VIP. Ray, what you got to tell them before we head out, man?
And just make sure you tell a friend, like and subscribe. We want to continue to bring y'all the best of the best. See us on Electricast, NFL Media, all the different places, alumnimedia.net. We're going to take the show to the next level and keep making it rise. So thank y'all for your support. Y'all been riding with us for a minute. So we appreciate y'all tuning in every week. So like we always say, peace and power.
We out, y'all. What you say now?
Give me the bridge up.
I feel like busting loose.